Hey, Cedric here. Want to do something a little bit different because I recently had the pleasure of being offered a supplement or so, whatever, on Amazon, free in exchange for an honest review. I'm not big on supplements. My favorite supplements are legumes, beans, and rice. You know, ground red meat. You know, whatever's on sale. Eggs and potatoes. Whatever's on sale. That's my favorite supplement. And this place, I'm just going to set this down here. This place, bulksupplements.com, and in particular Hard 8 Nutrition. They were the ones that offered me this, okay? And at first I wasn't going to take them up on it because I poked through there, and you know, it's a lot of really concentrated amino acid type things. Then I got to looking, and they've got a pile of really good quality items that could be useful. You know, and most of the things I would not get for myself. I can't afford most of that stuff. You know, I had bought some taurine from them for the dogs, because the boy, because of his pain and hip dysplasia, he's having issues with agitation, anxiety, and like that. So adding a little bit of taurine to their foods. That's something that's normally found in meat, but when you cook the meat, the taurine gets ixnayed. And let's face it, dry dog food has been beat and cooked. So I'm going to add a little bit of that. Long story short, that's why they offered me this, because I had bought this from them on Amazon. I had bought the taurine. So looking through, I said, what am I going to get? You know, they offered me something for free. I should take it. Never say no to something free, but I was having difficulty picking until I did a little bit of research on spirulina. And spirulina is an algae which is classified as a superfood. And it's different from other algae in that it's a multicelled organism with no true nucleus. And what that means for us is that it has the branched chain amino acids. Alright? It's got the isoleucine, leucine, lysine. That trifecta there. Alright? And then in non-essential amino acids, alanine, aspartic, cysteine, glutamic, glycine, proline, and tyrosine. What that means, when you really break it down, is this is muscle in a bag, okay? You'll see a lot of these concentrated branched chain amino acid supplements being sold, and you can really foobar yourself with that. You can make yourself sick. You know, just the slightest overdose of that can cause you some severe muscle difficulties, such as lack of coordination, muscle pains and spasms, you know, just a laundry list of issues because it's in an unnatural concentration. This, on the other hand, this spirulina, is in a very safe and natural ratio and combination because it's a natural thing. And apparently spirulina has been harvested as food by people in Africa and like that. It's just grows easily, readily, and easily harvested. Now, I've been having this now for 2 full days. Today will be the 3rd. I've been using this, eating this, drinking it, whatever. 2 full days. Today will be the 3rd. And what I've noticed is less muscle breakdown and muscle soreness. Alright? And it's too early to tell, but it seems to be faster muscle recovery. I will not use man-made supplements. I refuse to, because of the long-term health issues. This, on the other hand, is a food which, by using this food in supplement with a decently healthy with the healthy nutrition, you know, healthy meals and everything, has, in this short term, which again, I can't tell if it's this or the fact that I'm slowly bouncing back from my back injury or what have you, but thus far I am tentatively saying that this is aiding in a speedier muscle recovery and less muscle breakdown. I've been bending, and I'm already pretty strong. I'm refining my technique, and I'm getting, stronger. I believe that this may help me avoid lengthy muscle recovery times. I'm 40 years old, and you have to cook red meat more and more now, and I only buy the ground meat that's on sale, ground chuck, ground round, and I have to cook the sweet Jesus hell out of it, which denatures a lot of the proteins, so finding a way to get these trace items, these trace aminos and everything that aid in building muscle and maintaining muscle can be very difficult, but this seems to be a very cost-effective way to do that. This is like lazy man's vegetables. Super green. I'm gonna put a little bit in this water so you can get an idea of what it looks like. I've tried kelp in the past, and kelp tastes like aquarium water smells. It's foul, very difficult. I mean, I physically could not swallow that kelp when just mixed with water. This, I can. This has an almost sweet flavor that I would put somewhere between wheatgrass and freshwater fish, maybe. It's very tasty. So I'm going to run it down. The essential amino acids: arginine, histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine. Alright? So these are all, there are several in there that I know elevate serotonin levels, and the mental outlook, of course, is going to aid in any kind of healing and general outlook. So I wouldn't say lean on this. Don't make this your meal. You got to stay within the guidelines. It's recommended anywhere that I look. If you go over, then you're going to end up with, if you go over the recommended daily dose of 7 grams, then you run the possibility of those same issues that you get with overusing amino acid concentrates, branched chain amino acids. Okay? So just don't do it. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit in here because, again, I don't use the 7 grams. I'm using less than half that a day. So I'm just going to use this little bit. Now I want to show you what this looks like. I need to make sure this is not going to tip. This is a super fine powder, alright? Super, super fine. Let me bring you over here. So you can see that in the sun. You see that? It's very, very pretty green. And watch this. This will really trip you out. Let me just tilt this camera back here. Ooh. Watch this now. It just turns like a solid green, and it's got that sticky quality that kelp has. So be prepared for that. See how thick and dark that is. I mean, if you see water like that in nature, do not drink. But you know, here. And again, it's generally palatable, and from what I understand, it mixes excellently with any fruits in a smoothie. I can taste nothing in here that would go badly with a yogurt. If you were making a yogurt smoothie like that, it seems to have a flavor that will go with just about anything. See how it'll stick to the spoon, and you gotta kind of, well, don't want to waste it. Seems to go for about $30 to a kilo, and this is 8 ounces, which gives you 36 7-gram servings. Okay, 8.82 ounces gives you 36 7-gram servings, and 7 grams, they call it, let's see here, 1 level tablespoon is apparently 7 grams, and I'm using just a little bit on the end of one of these regular little spoons. Again, it's not a bad taste. It tastes like a wheatgrass juice or barley grass juice with something extra, with the scent of the ocean in. Now, when you can recover faster from a workout, what that means is when you give yourself that normal amount of recovery time that you would normally do, you skip a day, if you've got less muscle breakdown, you're going to get more muscle buildup, because you've got less repair work to do, so your body can do building rather than just repairing. You know, can only help. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I get asked a lot, hey, what would you recommend, man? What would you recommend as a supplement for this or that? And I always say beans and rice, man. Red meat, potatoes and eggs. You know, but here now I finally get to recommend a supplement, and I got to tell you, this is really good quality. The taurine that I got for my dog, I bought that. It's very good quality as far as I can tell. You know, look very clean, and they've got stellar reputation, great reviews on Amazon. So bulksupplements.com. This is the organic kosher spirulina, however it's pronounced. It's organic spirulina powder, spirulina. I'm just going to pronounce it 17 different ways and hope I hit one right. And the ingredients: organic spirulina powder, 100% pure. And again, it's a multicellular organism that's different from other algae in that it has no true nucleus, but it has protein and these amino acids. And it's an odd shape, which I can't remember if it's spiral or cylindrical or something odd. But I'd recommend you look it up, and you know, if you're going to try spirulina, then of course always try a little bit the first time you do, to make sure you're not allergic to it. Alright? Always test for allergies. You know, and if you really want to be careful if you're prone to allergies, and maybe violent or violent allergic reactions like that, then you might want to do like a spot test on your arm. Mix some spirulina with water, and just put it on the inside of your arm there, and wait for a while, see if you have some kind of a reaction to it before you just ingest it. Always safe, right? So thank you all for coming by. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Y'all be good to yourselves, alright? Just hold your heads up high, and of course you live free, and always punch hard and eat good. Alright, you're worth it. The $3 you could spend at you know, a McSoylent Green or what have you, you can spend that and get yourself some ground red meat, or you know, a bag of potatoes and a dozen eggs, and you can get more meals out of that, and they'll be healthier for you. It takes a little bit of extra time, of course, and I understand that you can get busy, but your health is the best investment you can make. take that couple of minutes. It's worth it, alright? And you're worth it. So, be good to yourselves, alright? And I'll catch you later. Bye.